Once upon a time, fame was earned, not given. You had to work for it, sweat for it, sometimes bleed for it. The silver screen was sacred ground, a place where talent met destiny. Hollywood was a dream machine, but not everyone could get in. You needed charisma, mystery, and above all, skill. Every red carpet appearance felt like a royal procession. Every actor, a larger-than-life figure. They weren't just stars, they were icons. But somewhere along the way, something changed. Today, fame feels different. You don't need a studio, a director, or even talent. All you need is a phone, a following, and a willingness to share every moment of your life. The influencers have replaced the idols. Movie stars have been dethroned by algorithm-driven personalities. Hollywood didn't just evolve, it lost something deeper. And that's what we're here to explore. What really disappeared when movie stars stopped being gods and influencers took the stage. The golden era, when stars were made, not found. To understand what Hollywood lost, we have to go back to when it was untouchable. From the 1930s to the 1990s, the film industry defined culture. Stars weren't just famous, they were immortalized. Humphrey Bogart, Marilyn Monroe, Marlon Brando, Elizabeth Taylor, James Dean, Audrey Hepburn, they weren't just actors, they were symbols. They embodied elegance, mystery, rebellion, and art. Back then, Hollywood studios carefully built their stars. Every image, every interview, every public appearance was meticulously crafted. Stardom wasn't about oversharing, it was about allure. The audience didn't know their heroes personally, and that distance made them even more fascinating. When you saw Paul Newman or Meryl Streep on screen, it wasn't a person you recognized from Instagram stories. It was a character who transformed completely, pulling you into another world. Hollywood was a temple, and its stars were gods. They didn't just entertain us, they represented us, inspired us, and defined what glamour meant. Fame came with responsibility and dignity. You couldn't fake it with filters or followers. You had to earn it. Then came the internet, and with it, everything changed. The early 2000s ushered in a new kind of fame, one that no longer needed Hollywood's permission. Platforms like YouTube, Twitter, and later Instagram and TikTok shattered the gatekeeping model. Suddenly, anyone could broadcast themselves to millions. The idea of celebrity expanded overnight. The glossy perfection of movie stars was replaced by the raw immediacy of real people. Instead of red carpets, we had ring lights. Instead of premieres, we had viral clips. It wasn't about mystery anymore, it was about relatability. And audiences, tired of Hollywood's polish, began craving authenticity. That shift democratized fame, but it also diluted it. The barrier between the ordinary and the extraordinary vanished. When everyone could be famous, fame itself stopped meaning as much. Influencers built their empires not on roles or performances, but on attention, constant, unfiltered, and addictive attention. The result? A new celebrity ecosystem where speed mattered more than substance, and influence mattered more than talent. Influencers redefined what it means to be a star. They don't act in movies or perform on stage. Their product is themselves. They sell their lives as entertainment, their personalities as brands. Success isn't measured in box office numbers or awards, but in views, likes, and engagement rates. There's a brilliance to it, of course. Influencers understand the modern audience's appetite for connection and immediacy. They thrive on parasocial relationships, that illusion of friendship between creator and viewer. It's powerful and personal. but it also comes with a cost. Because when your fame depends on staying visible, you can't afford to be private. When your brand is your life, you can't ever stop performing. Influencers live in an endless cycle of content creation. Always online, always sharing, always vulnerable to being replaced by the next viral face. Unlike the stars of old, they don't get to disappear between films or reinvent themselves over time. Their value lies in constant exposure, not evolution. And that's the tragedy of modern fame. It burns fast and fades faster. While influencers rose, movie stars began to fall. The era of untouchable Hollywood icons started to crumble. Studios stopped building legacies and started chasing trends. Franchises and superhero universes replaced star-driven storytelling. The name on the poster didn't matter anymore. The logo did. Actors who once defined culture were suddenly competing with YouTubers and TikTok creators for relevance. Even major celebrities began turning to social media, breaking the fourth wall to stay visible. And while it kept them in the public eye, it also stripped away the very mystique that made them stars in the first place. When we see an actor's every meal, every opinion, every behind-the-scenes moment, they stop feeling like icons. They start feeling like us. And that illusion of greatness, that distance that once made them magnetic, vanishes. Hollywood didn't just lose stars, it lost mystery. It lost the sacred separation between the artist and the audience. Fame became ordinary, and that's the paradox. In trying to make celebrities more relatable, we made them less special. Old Hollywood wasn't perfect. It had scandals, gatekeeping, and exploitation, but it also valued performance as the heart of fame. Stars were trained, refined, and challenged to create something larger than life. They didn't go viral. They became timeless. We miss that sense of transformation. When you watched Cate Blanchett disappear into a role, or Daniel Day-Lewis embody a new character completely, it was magic. Today, influencers blur the line between who they are and what they perform. They are the performance. There's no separation, no reinvention, just endless self-promotion. In the old days, stars played characters. Now, influencers play themselves. And while that honesty is refreshing, it's also limiting. The art of acting, of disappearing into something beyond yourself, is disappearing with it. Hollywood once gave us escape. Influencer culture gives us a mirror. And sometimes, that mirror reflects more noise than substance. In the digital age, attention is the new currency. It doesn't matter why people watch, only that they do. Outrage, controversy, shock value. These are the new tools of visibility. The influencer economy thrives on immediacy and emotion, not depth or legacy. Meanwhile, the craft of acting, writing, and storytelling competes for relevance in a world that rewards speed over skill. Influencers can build audiences in weeks that once took actors years to earn. But what they gain in exposure, they lose in endurance. Most viral stars fade within months, replaced by new faces who repeat the same cycle. Hollywood's problem isn't just competition, it's distraction. We live in an age where everyone's famous for something, but few are remembered for anything. Ironically, influencers and stars are merging. Influencers act in films, and movie stars become influencers. The line between entertainment and marketing has almost vanished. A-list actors promote products on TikTok, while influencers land roles in Netflix shows and brand-funded films. It's a strange cultural feedback loop. Fame used to be the reward for excellence. Now, it's the starting point for opportunity. The system has inverted. And while it creates accessibility, it also erodes meritocracy. The question becomes, if everyone can be famous, what does fame even mean anymore? Hollywood used to stand for something: dreams, storytelling, transformation. The movie star was the embodiment of all three. They inspired us to imagine a bigger life, to believe in beauty, struggle, art, and endurance. Now, much of that has been replaced by constant relatability. We don't worship stars anymore. We scroll past them. We don't wait for new films. We binge new creators. The sacred ritual of cinema, lights dimming, stories unfolding, has been traded for endless content. We traded mystery for access, patience for instant gratification, art for algorithms. And in doing so, Hollywood lost something irreplaceable. But maybe, deep down, we all did. Because when movie stars stopped being special, we stopped believing in that untouchable magic, that dream that someone, somewhere, could shine brighter than the rest of us.